Good morning from Lake Arenal. This is the way we saw it, and we are in Costa Rica. Lake Arenal is actually located next to the volcano called Arenal, which seems to be a very beloved touristic spot. Because we drove yesterday from Atenas to Arenal, and we drove through the Arenal area, and it was like a supermarket of tourism. There were Arenal lodges and Arenal inns and Arenal hotels and Arenal motels and palaces and hot springs and canopies and horseback riding, like one after the other. So this is like an amusement park, as Fritjof is saying. So let's see, we are now driving to the Volcano Arenal indeed, and there seems to be, according to our hotel guy, which is a very friendly guy in a small hotel at Lake Arenal, there seems to be 3 operators doing these hikes at the volcano, and we have now chosen one, which is a mix of jungle and lava hike.
And we hope, because it's only, we got up at 6:30 and now it's 7:30. 8 already. And we hope that we will be there before all the other buses arrive. Let's see.
We don't have a bus though.
Yes.
And it's a bit cloudy, so we don't know if we will see the volcano. This time of the year should be the dry season, but yesterday it rained, so these volcano areas usually they're clear in the morning, and then in the afternoon they get cloudy, but let's see. So Arenal, the touristic hotspot of Costa Rica. Actually, the Arenal lake is an artificial lake, and there is a dam. We are driving over the dam right now that probably produces a lot of energy. We arrived to the first spot of today, which is one of the 3 hikes at the Arenal Volcano. Fritjof is just parking the car over there. And as said, we chose this one because it has jungle and lava flow. There's 2 trails. One is 2.5 hours and the other one is 1.5 hours. The cost is 6,500 colones per person, which is $12. And you get free sticks, there's toilets, and the trail looks, at least at the beginning, pretty easy. The weather is a bit better, but for the moment we can only see the contours of the volcano.
It will clear totally up,
of course, yes. I'm already exhausted, but here you can see Arenal, at least the contours of it, a little bit hidden in the clouds. And on this side you can see the lake, the artificial Lake Arenal. We decided to have a coffee here, of course, what else? And the good thing in Costa Rica is that wherever you go, you get good coffee, at least nearly wherever you go.
They prepare it the traditional way with it. Look at this. But first you need hot water.
And the advantage of starting early is that, for example, on this viewpoint we are the only ones. And we have rocking chairs, and we have the Arenal view, and we're gonna have coffee.
What more can you ask for?
What more can you ask for?
Show the view.
Es el café típico Costa Rica, chorreado.
Wow.
Es cultural of Costa Rica.
Muy bien.
Natural.
What do we have here?
This looks like the thing you have in the garden. I don't know what the name of the animal is, which makes your
holes in the garden,
which destroys your lawn. But these are actually ants. And when you look closely, every ant has some dirt carrying out.
There are some monkeys in the trees. I don't know if you can see them. Look at the leaves moving, there they are. They're having breakfast. the way we cross a lake that was created in 1968 by the volcanic eruptions. It's called Los Patos Lake. Starts the rocky terrain. This is the terrain that was initiated by the volcano eruption in 1968 with a beautiful little river here. So you can see here all the black stone. That's volcano lava stone. And in the middle of the jungle, it's a pretty impressive sight.
It's 100% humidity.
Very hot and humid.
32 degrees, I would say. That's beautiful.
We have reached the volcano eruption high point, where the lava is at its highest. And here you can see the lake once again with a good view. And on there you can see the volcano. Still a little bit shy, but it's there, you can see it quite well.
So on this trail there are many orchids which are beautifully blossom. Camera cannot really show it. Yes, now. And they're very fragile.
It's 11 o'clock, we're back from our tour, and you can see the parking space is very full. So this is a proof that you have to come here early in the morning. We started at around 8, a little bit past 8, and we had moments when we were completely alone on the track. The track is easy for our Swiss legs. The yellow track, which is supposed to be the difficult one, we really suggest that you make that one because it has much more spectacular spots. We saw monkeys, we saw lizards, we saw 1 or 2 birds, and we heard a lot of birds. So there's also a little bit of wildlife there for you to shoot on film. Of course, we also saw a lot of flora, a lot of different plants, and we're going to attach here a little bit or a few images that we made on the way before we head to an early lunch.
So cute. What's your name? Hello. And there's another one drinking here the fresh water. Hello. There's some kind of argument happening here. We arrived, there was nobody, and now this turned into a total tourist attraction. Everybody's stopping, everybody's taking pictures and selfies, Insta stories. And there's actually a sign which is saying don't feed them. So they're probably so tame because tourists used to feed them.
And we found a place that looks like Switzerland. Has Heidi and Peter and Swiss flag over there. Those who wonder if Costa Rica is the Switzerland of Central America, here's the answer. It definitely is. We found a Swiss restaurant and hotel in the middle of the Costa Rican forest near Arenal. This place really reminds me, or reminds us, a little bit of Switzerland, with the lake, the mountains and the chalet kind of architecture. After lunch we are going to head towards the hot springs, and we found a place that should be not too expensive. There's also a place where you can go directly into the hot river, doesn't cost anything, but that we will do another day. So this is where we decided to go, to the Paradise Hot Springs.
$25.
$25 entrance each, which is the cheapest actually in the area.
Now we are soaking here in the hot tub, which is really pleasant, and actually it's a perfect schedule to hike in the morning and after that come here to the hot springs and soak in the hot water. So you better get up really early, like at 6, be at the national park at 7, and
Great.
have a lunch at 12 and go to the hot springs at 2 or so.
In the jungle. We are back at the hotel from the thermal baths, and it was really a nice experience. We are really chilled and relaxed, and the sun is slowly setting over there, and Arenal has covered itself into a cloudy mantle again. So this was our day in Arenal. Tomorrow some more adventures in this area, which is quite cool actually. It's very green, there's a lot to do, even if it looks a little bit touristy, the area. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was the way we saw it in Costa Rica in Arenal Volcano. You can subscribe here and Google will suggest you a video here. Safe travel always, see you soon, bye.